Richard, we're here at the Tattersalls Cheltenham sale, first one of the season, and you're really getting deep into this buying point-to-pointers, aren't you?
Well, we run a syndicate, and actually they're the ideal type because you can obviously they can run fairly soon, and you've obviously got a bit of an idea of what they've done already, and obviously then on the other side, when you're buying horses for other people as well, you know, you can find some really nice horses here. We were very lucky to buy Starzand last year. He was probably definitely the most expensive horse I bought, but probably without doubt one of the nicest horse I've ever bought, and I hope that he's a star of the future.
When I seen you, that was the reason why I wanted to chat to you. It was about Starzand. He sold through here in January, just off the back of bolting up in Drumahan for James Doyle, who I seen you looking at one of his Poet's Words horses. Has he surprised you with his improvement from when he won the bumper in Fosslas to winning his novice hurdle a few weeks ago?
I think he's always been a very straightforward horse. Everyone down at Philip Hobbs as well says that basically he just gets up, eats, gallops, goes back to bed. He's very straightforward, which is brilliant for a racehorse. And again, it was just nice in Fosslas when he won his novice hurdle. It looked quite a strong maiden hurdle. He did it well, and look, I'm sure he'll get further, but it was just nice to start off there, and hopefully he's got a lot to look forward to.
And what are the plans for him going forward?
I think you should ask the trainer, but no, I'm not 100% sure. But I know, he's probably going to run again over Christmas time. I think he is a big, very big horse, so that they're not going to be in any mad panic to run too quick. But they're very pleased with him and very happy with him after his run.
You'd imagine you'd see a big improvement when he steps up in trip.
Yeah, I'm sure 2.5. He's not a slow horse.
No.
So I'm sure 2.5 is probably at the moment about the ideal trip for him. And obviously it'd be lovely to think that he'd be good enough to come back here in March. And that's obviously going to be the long-term plan.
Especially after paying that money for him.
Well, that's what the owner was. David Lewis was very keen to try and find a very nice horse. And at the sale that day in January, we thought he was the nicest horse here, and hopefully he was.
He's the perfect example of that cliche of he's going to be a better chaser, isn't
he? You would think so. The nice thing was he'd already had 2 runs, and obviously the first run the form had already been franked by JP McManus's horse. So it was nice. You sort of had 2 strong runs to go off, and you felt that he is looks like a real chaser of the future.
Big number of horses here on offer, and there's plenty, I'm sure, that have caught your eye.
Yes, I thought it was a nice bunch of horses, and again, I'm mainly looking for the syndicate really, but again, it's just trying to find the horses that would be in our budget for that. And then if there was a very, very nice horse, again, Mr. Lewis is he's in the market for another Starzand type of horses at some point, but it's just, I think you have to try and find the horses you like.
Do you get over to Ireland at all to see these horses before they run?
We haven't really much. We'd like to. It's just trying to fit it all in. But it's the videos are amazing now, and the feedback is great from I speak to obviously a lot of friends in the industry. So you get a lot of great help. But again, I think these Cheltenham sales have been a great success because it brings them to market and gives the options for people to buy.
And the most important thing is so many of them turn up here in March, coming up that hill.
Well, I think they've had great results, and that is. Ultimately that's where everyone wants to be, back here especially in March, trying to compete for the big prizes. So it does work well.
Well, very best luck tomorrow evening. Hopefully you'll be able to buy a couple for your syndicate.
Thank you very much.